Hello and welcome back to another week in our lives living in London.
Yes, welcome back.
We are doing a weekly vlog like we normally do this week, but with a little twist, because we thought it might be fun to do a what we spend in a week vlog.
Yeah, we see a lot we're a part of this group called Aussies in London. We see a lot of posts on there about a lot of questions like, I just got offered this job and it's going to pay me £27,000. Is that enough to live off? And almost every comment is, no, you'll need more than that, or you'll be living really tight, or it'll be enough for rent and bills but not enough to live on or have any fun. And it's
it's simply not true. Yeah, I think the general consensus in that group seems to be that per person you need to be earning, people seem to say, about £35,000 a year.
Yeah.
We each earn around 20 before tax.
Yeah.
And we are making it work.
Yes.
As to, we have to feed both of us. So we thought it would be fun to bring you along.
Yes.
We chose this week at random. We just had this idea last week and we were like, let's do that next week. So we haven't chosen a particularly low spend week.
Yeah,
or
we're
anything.
going to see a show.
Yeah.
We have
However,
a day out.
none of our bills come out this week. But we put money aside for those. So I think maybe later I'll sit down and we can explain how much our bills are and how much that averages out to a week and how we do that all, because obviously it can be a pretty low spend week when our £1,000 of rent isn't paid. Okay, the first thing that we're spending money on this week, and pretty much every week, is our groceries. You're allowed dogs in shopping centres here, and I love it. So we usually do our weekly shop at Lidl because it's way cheaper. Get everything we can there, and then anything we can't get at Lidl, we have a Sainsbury's nearby as well. So we go there for everything else.
Yes, the name brand stuff we need.
Yeah, and I think I've heard people say this before, and to me it seems like the most obvious tip, but we plan our meals in advance and we write a list.
Yep.
And I've learned as an adult that not everyone does that.
That's crazy to me.
And this week we have a few leftovers from things last week, which is good. So we have our little meal list. I'll maybe put it on the screen, what we're going to be eating this week.
There's a lot of repeats, as you'll see, but it's because we meal prep for our...
Oh my goodness.
Oh, he's off the lead. There's his owner running her. It's because we meal prep for our work lunches, and we always just meal prep the same thing in a week because it's easier.
Yeah, and we do not have a problem eating the same thing multiple times in a week. So yeah, that's what we're eating this week. Let's go get all our groceries and see how much it ends up costing us. Something we love about shopping at Lidl is that we have we have an account, and every week they give you specials based off things that you often buy. So this week, Catherine's bread that she normally gets is on special. The choc chips we sometimes get when she makes baked oats or I make overnight oats are on special, and so are the oats that we normally use. So we're having oat breakfast this week because we've got 15% off a lot of the ingredients for it. Which is really useful. The memberships for Australian supermarkets, you don't get personalised discounts like that, I don't think. They tell you what's on special, but they don't personalise the discounts for you, which is really cool. It's really useful because it means we can plan our meals around what we know we have discounts on. Have our full trolley. How much do we reckon it's going to be?
£60.
That was my guess as well.
Yeah.
I reckon it's going to be close to that.
Yeah.
Okay, that was just over £40, so we were both pretty off with our guess.
It was better than I thought.
Yeah, and we only need, I think, 4 things at Sainsbury's. I took a screenshot of what's left of the list, so I'll show you what we're getting at Sainsbury's.
Sometimes it's 20 items.
Yeah.
Luckily this week it's not.
Yeah. I was also going to say we use an app called Bring for our grocery list, because we can both access the same list, so we can see when someone adds or removes something from it. And usually it's really good about choosing a picture to go with the item. You'll write in cheese and it will have a picture of cheese. One of the things on our list right now is oven stuff, which is just like find, like I got some pies,
Yeah,
like
some,
that kind of thing.
Dumplings, spring rolls, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, the picture is chosen for oven stuff. I don't know if you saw it. It's a like pill packet, like a thing of painkillers. I don't know why it's chosen that picture, but it's quite funny.
We got our free little treat, and today we got the strawberries and cream blondie.
Yeah, it's like a special one. Anyway, we've popped into the little free bookstore that we've told you about many a time. We're gonna have a quick browse here and then head over to Sainsbury's.
I've discovered that this Sainsbury's range of entrees are so delicious.
It's really good.
This one's my fave so far. Vegetable bao buns. I just microwave them for like a minute and they're so tasty. Honestly, I love the entrees in the UK. They're all so good.
Anyway, this is all we got here at Sainsbury's, and it's 1/4 of the price of what we got at Lidl.
Jesus.
And this is why we do the bulk of our shopping at Lidl.
That's rough. That's still £50 for a shop though.
Yeah, it's not bad.
We're walking home, trying the strawberries and cream blondie.
Catherine's already taken a bite, but
It's weird.
oh,
It's like way softer than a blondie.
interesting.
It's like uncooked brown, like blondie. Like it's not hard or anything, but it tastes nice. And
Blondies
you
are
know
often
that-
soft
yeah,
because
It's
they've
just
got this white chocolate has a higher fat content, so it
yeah, it's weird. It's just not crumbly at all. It's just very doughy, but it tastes nice and I like it. I like trying the different things.
yeah. We get, I think we've said this before, but we get a free one a month. And
Well,
we
we
like
get
to
two
like,
a month.
well, yeah, we both have an account, so we get
Yeah.
2 a month. And we like to try the special ones. Oh, it is very soft.
Isn't it?
I'll take you though.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so this is everything we got, which actually doesn't look
Doesn't look like a lot, no.
But we do have, as we said, we have some leftover stuff from last week. But we have stuff for our dinners, breakfasts. We have some snacks. Actually, this is a budget tip. If you are like us and you have accidentally conditioned yourself to need a sweet treat after lunch.
Yeah.
When we have lunch at work, like when we have a break, the temptation to go and buy a sweet treat is really strong. So instead we just buy a larger pack of cheap ones and take one with us.
Yeah.
Because instead of being like, no, I just won't have a chocolate after lunch today, like that's never going to happen. So we may as well take one with us that was cheap.
Exactly.
You know? Bread, veggies for like across multiple meals. We only got one thing of meat this week, which is probably partly why it's so cheap.
Yeah, because we've also got sausages and schnitzel in the freezer. So
Yeah,
it's like we
from
just
last
didn't
week.
need any.
We
More
also
meat.
don't eat meat with every meal.
Yeah.
A lot of the time when we do a stir fry, we do it veggie. And we're actually not doing our Mexican mix this week, but a lot of the time when we do that, we do it veggie because it's cheaper.
Yeah.
And better for you to not eat meat with every meal. And then we just have a few non-food items that we needed.
Yeah. Got some cheese, and then all of this is because we come home at 11 to midnight every night. We just need something quick, so like we just air fry a bunch of this stuff.
Yeah, we usually just have something small. So we have our like largest meal for lunch, and then our small meal for dinner, but it's like midnight.
Yeah.
The Sainsbury's amount we showed you, I hadn't scanned my Nectar card yet, so it was actually 95p cheaper.
Woo!
Which bumped it back under £10. So that was pretty good. But
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's our little shop for the week. We're making a very large lasagna pasta bake
Yeah.
situation, so
this is the sauce situation.
Yeah.
So you can imagine how much we're making.
yeah, so like that's, and then I'm making some baked oats. So there's like a lot of sort of bulk meals going on this week.
Yeah. Which is not unusual for us.
No,
but we
it's
don't do
not.
like this every week. But yeah,
All right, we don't know when we're going to see you next, but
I guess it depends when we next spend money.
yeah, it'll be whenever we spend money next. So see you then.
Yeah, so it's the same day. And you know how we said that we buy sweet treats in bulk at the supermarket so we don't buy them at work?
We still buy them at work.
But not every day.
This will last us like 2 days.
Yeah.
And I have some coins in my bag. So we're basically not spending money.
We'll count it in our count, but like,
Yeah.
we only ever have coins if someone gives us cash or we find cash on the floor.
Exactly.
Like, it's never money that we've earned and then gotten out of the bank.
Yeah.
And therefore,
So
for
it's
us,
free.
it's not real money.
Yeah.
You know?
Girl, man.
Good morning. Happy Thursday. It's been a couple of days since we filmed, because all we've really done is either go to work or edit. I've been madly trying to edit our video from our time in Poland, which you would have already seen. Catherine's been working on the blog, so we haven't really done a whole lot, and we definitely haven't spent much money. The only thing we have spent in the last couple of days is my phone plan topped up, which was £10. We both have a Labara plan. We have the same one. It's £10 for 30 gigs. I don't really know how we ended up with them topping up on different days. Somehow at the start we got them at different times. But anyway, mine topped up yesterday. So that's another £10 out of our account. Today is going to be a bit more of a spendy one, but it's not the kind of thing we do every week. But basically, Catherine's birthday is in 3 weeks. And this is my last chance while she's at work and I'm not at work to go and get her presents without her seeing them. So that's what I'm doing today. I'm walking up to the shops. I also need to grab a couple of last minute groceries. We ran out of a couple of things that we don't like to buy in advance, like milk and vegetables. And then tonight we also have plans and we'll be getting dinner, so probably our spendiest day of the week. Alrighty, I'm home. I am sweaty. It is quite hot out there and I just walked back with all of our stuff. Let me show you the groceries that we got. So we got some milk, some butter, green beans, and 2 pears. That's all we needed. As I said before, we don't like to buy milk and vegetables too far in advance. And then all of Catherine's stuff is over on the side, so she can't see it. This is the total that it all came to. That's including her present, but also wrapping paper and sticky tape that I needed to be able to wrap it. Yeah, so that's all I spent this morning. Now it's like just after midday. No, it's almost 1 p.m. I'm gonna have some lunch and then I'm just gonna spend the afternoon editing before I need to go and meet Catherine when she finishes work.
Okay, I finished work and we've come to get some dinner, a little date night.
So sorry for the music.
I'm not going to talk for very long, but it's a place called ICCO, that we found on TikTok, I'm pretty sure.
I found it because people from my work come here.
I saw it on TikTok because they have a £3.95 marinara, whereas I get a margarita, which is still £6.95, which is like so good.
And they have a free little herb thing, so you can put as many herbs on as you want.
But yes.
And we also got the dough balls with garlic butter. We've actually, Catherine had this before in our, like 2 videos ago.
Yeah. But yeah, we're gonna enjoy this and we'll see you after.
It was, what did you say, $16.95?
Yeah, for these 3.
Yeah, pretty good.
Okay, pizza was delicious.
It was. I had a kind of late lunch, so I wasn't super hungry, but luckily Catherine hasn't eaten since breakfast, so
Was super hungry
and finished off my pizza.
Yes, and now we're going to go get ourselves a dessert drink because we want to, and it's actually very hot today.
Really quite warm. It's almost 7 p.m. and it's still 31 degrees.
That's crazy. So
Anyway,
that's what we're going to do.
Pop into Cafe Nero, get something sweet, and then I don't think we've actually said we're going to a musical tonight.
Of course we
Shock
are.
horror. We're going to see Clueless, which I have not even seen the movie.
Yeah, because
or-
I think I've like explained the storyline briefly.
I think you have, like
So
6 months ago when we first heard that there was a Clueless musical,
Yeah.
so I don't.
Honestly, working in theatre is like tricky because we both got a night off and then we were like, we should stay in bed. but we're going to a musical.
Yeah.
Because this musical has like a similar schedule to our show, so we could never see it if we didn't take a night off, so we may as well.
Yeah. So
But it's tricky.
it is, because we're like, oh, a night off, we can finally relax, and then we're like, let's go out and be out at the exact same time that we would otherwise be working. But it's fine. We don't have to work.
Yeah.
We can just watch a show instead
without,
of,
like,
you know,
policing the show.
exactly. We've gone with a millionaire's frappe. So it's just like a chocolate and caramel and I guess biscuit pieces.
Krissie has had this before,
I
so my
have.
hair looks so bad with it. Krissie has had this before, but I didn't get it last time and I was like jealous.
We're gonna grab that and then we're gonna drink it on our walk down to the theatre. So I don't actually fully remember what we paid for this. I think it was £25 each and then a booking fee. But we actually bought these. We bought these like a month ago. So it's not really a cost for this week, but I'm going to include it anyway. We obviously don't see shows every week. We work in theatre, we're not taking a day off every week. But I reckon we probably still see at least one a month. Either we take a day off or we find one that has a matinee on a day that neither of us do. So this is probably a like once a month kind of expense. But it's like one of the reasons that we moved to London was to be around more theatre. So I feel like it's a good use of our money. In an incredible turn of events, sad for this show, but it's not selling super well.
Yeah.
So we just got moved down from row L in the middle to row E in the middle.
Nice.
So good chunk of rows forward for the cheap price.
For free.
Very nice. Okay, it is now after the show. It was really fun.
I liked it.
As we said before, I hadn't seen the movie, so I did not know the plot line at all. But it was fun.
Yeah, I liked it. I think it was on Mean Girls kind of level.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
like, not only story-wise, but like quality-wise. I feel like it had good songs.
Yeah. Like,
Good, I don't know. It was just a good adaptation. And we're out at a nice time, so we can go back. We don't need dinner. We can just go to sleep. I'm excited.
okay, it's the next day. Hair's looking a little rough, but she's drying, so it's fine. We have just made 2 purchases, which are, again, are not regular purchases. We've accidentally just chosen a really spendy week.
Just number 1.
Yeah, we both got new phone cords because Catherine lost hers at work a while ago.
I did.
And I had 2, one of them broke, so I like to have a backup for the iPad as well. So those cost us $13.98 together. And then Catherine just bought, you can't see what they are, but you can probably guess by where we are, some new shoes for work.
Yes, I desperately needed them because we bought Primark ones when we started work. And now that we know we're going to be there for a while, / how much we're on our feet, mine are broken. And I decided to get better quality ones.
Yeah. Anyway, we are now off to the city because we've got work tonight, as always. And we will be getting some lunch. So we really have chosen an abnormally spendy week for us.
Sort of. We normally spend one day out, like during the week. So we plan for a meal out. So it's like normal.
Yeah. I just mean like the shoes and the phone cords and the
Yeah. Oh well, it's a good week to film.
It is. Anyway, we'll see you in the city. Okay, it's been about an hour and a gallon of sweat later.
Literally.
The buses here are not air conditioned. We're at Greg's. Catherine got her lunch and it cost $0 because we both had the Greg's. We have the Greg's loyalty app, and I was up to a free bake and a free hot food. And I didn't feel like hot food today, but Catherine still wanted it. So $0 for lunch for Catherine.
Hell yeah. We are once again eating in Leicester Square. We are once again, well, Krissie is once again eating a satay chicken Tesco meal deal.
Although I got fruit and chips today.
Nice.
I actually don't know which one counted in the price of the meal deal or which one I was charged for, but
Dunno.
and then Catherine also got a chocolate, so all of it was $5.90.
Anyway, that is our spending today. So we will see you probably tomorrow, where we'll discuss our transport spending, because we haven't been showing you every time we get on a bus.
Yeah, also I topped up my oyster this morning and it was £50.
Right.
So that wasn't enough.
We haven't been showing you every time we get on a bus because like we do it 4 times a day, but tomorrow we'll just like, since it's the last work day of the week, we'll just like wrap it up, I guess. Anyway, we'll let Krissie eat, but we will see you tomorrow.
Good morning.
Morning.
It is so glary.
We are on our way to work, but we thought we'd just like discuss our work transport with you quickly because as we said yesterday, we haven't been filming. The only thing we've bought this week that we haven't been filming is our transport to and from work.
But we both use these Oyster cards, so the money doesn't come out of our account every time we catch a bus or a train. It comes out like periodically when we top up, which we normally top up £50 at a time.
So just a quick explanation, we catch 2 buses to work and 2 back on a normal day. They cost $1.75 each way, and the second bus is free within the hour of catching the first bus, so it's only $1.75 per journey. So we usually come home and it's $3.50 a day. Some days, like today, when it's 30 degrees, we are forced to catch the train because the buses don't have air conditioning, and we just like we get it's actually awful. And also if we need to get to work quicker for some reason, we'll catch the train. That is $3.55, I think, each way.
Yeah, it's $3.55 each way during peak times. Outside of peak times, it's a bit cheaper, but I don't actually know.
Yeah, I think it ends up being like about £2 more expensive per day to catch the train, which is why we don't do it every day, but some days it's worth it.
Yeah.
So that's the stuff we haven't showed you. I've caught the train an extra day than Krissie this week because I have to be in the city a bit quicker than Krissie. But apart from that, it's usually just 4 buses a day.
I thought I could hear our train coming, and I can. Here she is.
So we're gonna go to work, but yeah, that's our transport. Good morning.
Good morning.
Full transparency, we feel terrible.
Yeah, you can tell we did not get a lot of sleep last night. It was just really hot, and then Catherine had an allergy attack. Squirrel. Oh, I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah, it was really freaking hot. Luckily it's cooled down today.
We are off today to...
From the east.
We're in the east. We're going to... Where are we going? Columbia Road Flower Market?
Yeah. Are we going down there?
I don't know.
I think so.
That's where everyone else is going. We're going to Columbia Road Flower Market to meet up with some friends, have a look around, and then we're going back to their place. And we're all going to catch up on Lego Masters because we haven't watched it since it started airing this new season.
I have no idea how much is out. Is it
No,
finished?
neither.
I don't know.
We have no idea. We love it, they love it, so we're all just going to have a little at-home double date watching Lego Masters. It's going to be great. And then one of our friends loves cooking and is really excited to cook for more people, so he is like buying all the ingredients and making us dinner.
What we're having. It's a pasta, but I can't remember.
Yeah.
I think there's zucchini involved. But yes, we'll try and update whenever we spend money today.
Anyway, I need to check my map now because I actually have no idea where we're going.
I'm wondering now.
So we'll check back in later. And then at some point we're also going to chat. Oh, is this him? Yeah. Found him. We'll chat later. Bye.
Okay, the market is so cool.
It is. It's very busy though.
That's alright. But it's very nice. There's lots of, the flowers and plants are gorgeous. And so are some of these shops.
Yeah, there's a lot of really cute shops. We just popped into Sainsbury's for some snacks for later. Slash
for me.
And a little juice for me, which was $9.50 in total.
Yep. Because we could have bought not snacks, but pastries and stuff here, but I was looking at the £4.50 croissants and I was like, the £1.50 croissants at Sainsbury's are going to be just as delicious.
I do think there is a benefit to being not a connoisseur of food, because we are
We'll buy 'em anyway.
yeah, we're just as happy with a like cheap
But the
pastry.
Sainsbury's croissants are
They
so
are really
elite.
good. They are really good. But
anyway.
yeah, it's really cute. It's a really nice area. So yeah, would
Gorgeous.
recommend.
Would recommend, definitely.
It's very cool.
And now our friends are buying some flowers, and then we're going to head back to Liverpool.
Oh, Lego masters.
Yes, and snacks.
And crafts. We made one more purchase.
I mean, how could you not?
Raspberries
That
and
sounds
cream.
delicious. How much was it?
$1.85.
So exciting. We're currently, basically, I think it all formed from a TikTok, honestly. I saw this TikTok with this guy was like, a lovely summer Little Venice walking route. And I was like, I have always wanted to go to Little Venice. And we have a couple of hours today before work. And I was like, it's kind of the perfect day because it's sort of like, it's very close to Paddington, Portobello Road, Hyde Park, that sort of area, which isn't too far from the West End.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just really nice.
Yeah, it is a really lovely area. We've only been here for like all of 3 minutes.
Yeah.
But it's just very nice walking along the canal.
I like it. And seeing all the boats, like the canal boats and
Yeah, and apparently there's some really nice gardens and stuff along here.
and a few cool viewpoints.
Yeah.
We will show you those when we find them.
Lovely, and it's really cool because some of the boats, like these ones along here, we just walked past one that was a cafe.
Yeah.
We were just saying it's not really giving Venice at all.
It's not Venice at all.
But it is like Amsterdam.
Yeah.
It's more like that kind of canal.
Yeah.
But it's so pretty. I had no idea that there was something like this in London.
Right? I kept seeing people say, oh, Little Venice is so cool, it's an oasis, and I've obviously seen videos on TikTok of it, and I was like, we'll get there one day, but like, being here is so cool.
Yeah, it is very pretty.
Beautiful. I definitely recommend it. Also, as you saw, there are some ducklings around, which is very soft.
Yes, and which is interesting as well, because like we're like well and truly into summer. It is not spring anymore. Yeah. So that's quite interesting. Also, look, there's another little seafood restaurant. That one's not on a barge, but
it's on the water.
It's like on the edge of the water.
I love this area. It's so nice.
We've come on a slight detour.
We have. We've come into what I assume is pronounced Warwick.
Yeah, it is Warwick. Yeah.
Because there's like a little nursery that was on that TikTok.
This is where the guy actually started his walk.
Yeah, we're doing it a bit differently.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's called Clifton Nurseries, and I don't know about you, but I love a nursery.
Yeah.
I find them so calming.
It's so lovely. Also, like, this kind of thing.
Beautiful. Also, like, being in a nursery in the UK, I'm like, I could eat a scone. You know? It gives scone vibes.
It does.
And I know they have a cafe here.
Interesting.
Anyway, it's very cute. So we're just going to look around for a little bit. We've got a bit of...
Yeah, and then we'll head back to the canal and continue our... Well, we've actually turned around, so
yes,
continue heading back to where we're going.
Yes.
You best believe that there are candles. I'm smelling them.
This is interesting. It's like a double scented candle.
Yeah, they're in like two, it's like sea moss and sage.
That's
and
so interesting.
And cactus flower. The cactus flower smells really good. I wish you could smell it through the...
Ooh, I like that.
Oh, I would eat that.
Also, how good is a garden flower shop?
Oh, sea moss is also quite nice.
Look at this. Like, what a vibe. Yeah, that's kind of creepy. But it's very cute.
florist plant section with like picture plants and stuff, and this guy got himself a fly.
Nice.
If we weren't going to work later today, I would absolutely be buying this succulent. Look how cool it is. It's a Buddha's temple, but it's like perfectly symmetrical. I've never seen one like this before, but it's so cute. I love a succulent.
Okay, freaking loved Clifton Nurseries.
Yeah, it was beautiful, and they have a little cafe, which we didn't get anything at today.
But it's because we're like about to go into the city and get food before work. We didn't have a lot of time. But it was tempting when we saw those cakes and scones in the window.
Yeah. Cafes in a nursery, they're just always really good.
They really are.
So maybe one day.
But yeah,
we'll
what
go
were you
back.
saying? You'd like to... You said we didn't get anything today, but...
Oh yeah, I was going to say, but maybe one day
Yes.
we will go back and get something.
Yes. We are back on the canal and we're heading to Rembrandt Gardens, which I think is just across the water here, very small. But I think this bridge we're coming up to has the view.
Yeah, I think it is the one.
He basically invented the computer, and one of his first designs, he managed to correctly.
Okay, so we made it to Rembrandt Gardens. It's just like a cute little garden, and it sits on the edge of this like, what's it called when there's like ear in a road, like a T-junction? Yeah. So we started here, we walked along all the way up there, we went further up that way, crossed the bridge, came back. The canal actually extends down here, and under that bridge is the long canal that goes all the way through Regent's Park, through Camden, through Hackney, all the way up there. And then this section goes to Paddington where we started, and then basically just ends. But you could theoretically walk up there and make it like very far.
Yeah, we're not entirely sure how much of it has a path along the
Yeah,
way.
but we know Camden
As
does.
far as we could see here, it does. And it does in Camden.
Yeah.
And we know in Camden it goes both directions.
And I also know it does in Hackney, like you can walk along the water.
Yeah.
So yeah, we don't know how long the actual path along the canal lasts.
So
but
maybe that'll be a Sunday activity one day. It's just like
see how
come
far
here
we can
and
go.
Just walk.
Yeah, that could be fun. But yeah, look how cute this is. So lovely. Okay, so we're just gonna do some money chat while we're sitting here, because this is our how much do we spend in a week and a half in London.
A week and a day.
So today we spent $175 on 2 buses getting here.
Again, as all public transport already
this
paid
doing?
for. Money.
Yes, already paid for, because our Oyster, I went to say Opal, Oyster cards are topped up.
Yeah.
We're gonna take the tube to work because it's like quicker.
Catherine, you topped your Oyster card up the other
I
day.
did.
Didn't you? So that was another £50.
Yes. That should hopefully last at least 10 days to 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But Krissie has done some maths and stuff on how much we spend just to live here. So
Yes.
go ahead.
So the way we do our money is we don't get paid the same amount every week, because
It's done
sometimes
hourly.
Sometimes the show runs late, and we get paid hourly, but based on 15-minute increments.
Yeah.
So if they have to keep us past, like 1 minute past the 15-minute point, you get paid for the next 15 minutes too.
It's great.
It is good. But that means that it's always just a little bit different.
Yeah.
But what we do when we get paid, we each put half
get
of our
paid
money.
weekly.
Yeah, we get paid weekly. We then put half of our money into our joint account. And then we use our joint account. You know what? When I'm editing this video, future Krissie, do this. I'm going to put the amounts on the screen from like this week so that you can see. So we get paid each, and then we put half of our money into the joint account.
If she's put up how much we get paid, yes, it is very low.
Yes. I think we started this video with saying that. It is
It is under
low.
London living wage. But we're still surviving. That's why we're making this video, because
Yeah.
we make that and we can still have fun.
Yeah. Anyway, so that money goes to our joint account. From there, we do our weekly grocery shop, which we've shown you. And then all of our bills, so our rent is $1,000 a month. Electric and gas are joint, like they're together. So energy together is about, I think it was $60 a month.
Okay.
Council tax is also $60 a month. And water is like $53. So all of that together for the year and then divided, because we get paid weekly, is about £270 a week.
Including rent.
Including rent,
Yeah.
like all bills, not including groceries, just bills, rent.
Yeah.
Is £270 a week.
Which is less than 50% of what we make together.
Yeah.
So not bad.
And so that comes out of our joint account, and so does our groceries. And then whatever's left of our pay, we can each do. Like, we both save most of it, but we do with whatever we please.
Yeah.
So we use that for public transport. When you went and got a coffee with a friend last week, that kind of thing.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
If we ever see shows, sometimes, but usually from the joint account.
Usually we use the joint account, and then we just like top it up a bit if we need to.
Yeah.
So we haven't, like, in this week that we're filming, none of our bills or rent have come out of our accounts.
Yeah.
So we basically have to account for £270 a week that will come out later in the month, if that makes sense. Almost all of our bills are due in the last week of the month, so we actually end up paying like £1,200 in the last week of the month. Every month. Shall we reveal the grand total?
Sure.
This is what we spent on a week living in London, not including the fact that we have to pay for our bills. So $270 a week.
Okay.
For bills.
So that's what we've actually spent this week.
Yes.
But then theoretically we've also used £270 worth of stuff as well.
Yeah. I'll also split that into, so adding the $270 in now, so we've got the total. Needs, wants. So we spend, I haven't done the numbers yet, but I can tell you we spend almost all of our money on necessary expenses.
Yeah, we do.
We save our wants for when
travel.
we're traveling.
So yeah, yes, you can live a good life here on below London living wage.
And you can do so many lovely things. Like, it is free to come and walk around Little Venice.
I know, and it's so
Or
nice.
what else have we done this week? The Columbia Road Flower Market. If you don't buy any flowers, free.
So nice. But yeah, we're gonna keep walking down the canal, go into Paddington, and then grab a bite to eat before work. Alright, we're gonna finish our video here. Just finishing our walk along the canal, and we're just gonna pop into Paddington Station and head to work. But we hope you've enjoyed this week of a realistic spend week for us.
Honestly, probably even a bit more of a spendy week than normal, because you had to wear shoes and
We saw the show.
we saw a show.
Yeah.
And even then, again, haven't calculated the numbers yet. Assuming not too bad.
Yeah, I would say. Definitely less than a lot of other people spend when they're going out to brunch and getting drinks and stuff all the time, which is fine if you want to do that, but it's just not how we live. Look at this colourful barge.
It's another one of the restaurant ones.
It's so cute. I wonder what kind of food it is. Oh, looks brunchy. Anyway, we hope you've enjoyed. We'll be back. We're not actually sure.
Yeah, we don't have anything.
We don't have any exciting plans. We don't have exciting plans, for a bit. So, not sure when the next video will be, but we will see you then. Give us like a like, comment, subscribe, all of that.
Check out our blog as always.
Oh. And yes, to finish the video, we found the cheese barge. All right, see you next time.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.